scientific analysis on the effects of polar ice melting on oceans and climate. Scientists around the world have been deeply concerned about the accelerating melting of polar ice caps in the Arctic and Antarctic. This phenomenon is one of the most visible indicators of global climate change, and its effects on the world's oceans and weather patterns are profound and far-reaching. Firstly, the melting of polar ice contributes significantly to rising sea levels. As glaciers and ice sheets melt, massive amounts of fresh water flow into the oceans, increasing their volume. According to NASA and the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, the IPCC, global sea levels could rise by up to 1 meter by the end of the century if current warming trends continue. This rise threatens coastal cities, small island nations, and low-lying regions with flooding, erosion, and the loss of habitats for both humans and wildlife. Secondly, the influx of fresh water affects ocean salinity and circulation. The melting ice reduces the salt concentration in the ocean, disrupting major ocean currents such as the Gulf Stream. These currents are crucial for regulating global temperatures by transporting heat from the equator toward the poles. When these currents weaken or change direction, it can alter regional climates. For instance, Europe might experience harsher winters, while other regions become warmer or drier. Thirdly, polar melting influences global weather systems. The loss of reflective ice surfaces, known as the albedo effect, means that less sunlight is reflected back into space and more heat is absorbed by the Earth's surface. This leads to further warming, creating a feedback loop that accelerates climate change. As a result, extreme weather events such as hurricanes, droughts, and heat waves are becoming more frequent and intense. Lastly, ecosystems are under severe pressure. Many species that depend on ice, such as polar bears, seals, and penguins, face habitat loss and declining food sources. The disruption of marine ecosystems also affects global fisheries and human livelihoods that rely on them. In conclusion, scientists agree that the melting of polar ice is not only an environmental issue, but also a global crisis with economic, social, and climatic consequences. Immediate action to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and slow global warming is essential to prevent further damage to Earth's delicate balance.